if added gives B. So this is what we are basically looking for. Right? As simple as that. So let's solve our first quadratic problem. So we want to solve these examples. Okay, example. So for this, if you have x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Solution. So now we want to find the values of the factors of what? AC. What is AC? AC is what?
6.
6. AC is 6. So when added, gives what?
Gives minus 5.
Gives minus 5. So what are those factors?
Minus 2, minus 3.
See, I don't want to rush this. I want us to get to understand this. Now let's call out all the factors of AC. Factors of AC. We have 6 and 1, right? Right? We have minus 6 and minus 1. We have 3 and minus 2. We have minus 3 and 2. Now from all this, it has to be this. It has to be this. This is correct, right? So 4 plus 1 will give you what? 7. So it's not this. Minus 6 times minus 1 plus, okay, minus 6 plus minus 1 will give you minus 7. What about this? Minus 3 and minus 2. Minus 5. Minus 5. So we are going with this. So this will give you 5. So what you now do is you substitute the value of B in place of these factors. Right? Hence you have, from this is the algebraic equation, minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Hence you have x squared minus 2, right? Minus 2x plus 3x plus 6 equals 0. This is equal to, you factor out x here, yes, you will be left with 1 minus 2. Here we have factor out 3. You'll be left with, wait, this is negative 2 and negative 3. Good. Here factor out negative 3. Hence you have x negative 2. Consider if you distribute again, this into this and this into this and this, you get the same thing. You just factor out this. So they have something in common. X minus 2. X minus 2. You factor it out to give x minus 3 into x minus 2 equals 0.
Can you do something for me? Yeah?
So it's either x minus 3 is equal to 0 or x minus 2 is equal to 0. So if x minus 3 is equal to 0, that means x is equal to what?
Or if you can
3. Or
no, what?
x is equal to what?
Yeah.
2. Now verify. Substitute the value of x in this equation to know if you get this. And after that, substitute the value of x as 2 to know if you get this.
I will remove this now. You put this first. I want to put this here. I need this to be the
Can do that within a minute. Take 1 minute to do that.
I'm not going to do it today because when I remove this here, it has this here. Now I'll fix the phone. I'll fix this one. I don't need this one. Maybe we'll fix it. So just going to move this here when I move this out. It's too loud. No, it's not like that.
Okay, okay.
It's supposed to be like
So,
you will drag it up.
while we verify, let's solve this.
Okay.
While we verify, let's solve this.
I really have it too.
We are still in factorization method of solving quadratic equation. So, another example. Five plus 3x minus 2x squared equals 0. Good. So, solution. Solution. Is this in the form of quadratic equation? Is this in the form of quadratic equation? Yeah, it is. Let's just rearrange this to make it to be this form. So that we'll have our a in front. So here we'll have minus 2x squared plus 3x plus 5 equals 0. So we'll be doing this together. Right? So now I'll ask and you tell me, you guide me. So we want to find the factors of AC. What's AC? AC is what? Negative 10. So when added to give B, now B is what? 3. So what are factors of negative 10?
-1 and 10.
Good.
-2 and 5.
1 and -10.
Good. Only takes a few hours. -5 and 2.
Wonderful. Negative what?
2.5 and 2 hours.
Good. Good. Ah, you guys are wonderful. You guys are
We finally went through. It's a little rough there for a few hours.
So now, let's add them. -1 plus 10.
9.
So you're going to be doing the uploading for me now.
What about this?
3.
This,
Minus
this.
Is it singing?
So we are going with this one, right?
The 6th one?
Good. So from this,
Is that
we
stuff
have
in it?
minus 2x
X
squared plus 3x plus 5 equals 0. So we substitute the value of hope you are correct. Yeah, I just want to break it down so that it's very easy for plug in. So from this, we have minus 2x squared. Then for this we have minus negative, okay, you have negative 2x plus positive 5x plus 5 equals 0. Right? Hence here we have to factor out negative 2x We'll be left with what?
X minus 1.
That should be plus.
One.
Huh?
Did you do
X
math?
X plus 1. Thank you. What about here? Factor out 5, you have x plus 1 equals 0. Here, you have x plus 1 here. You have something in common. What do? You factor out, right? Hence you have Is that okay? So it's either negative 2x plus 5 is equal to 0, or x plus 1 is equal to 0. Hence for this you have negative 2x equals negative 5. So basically we'll be making x a subject. If we do that, we'll have x as 5 here, or
Isn't it 5 over 2?
5 over 2, I mean, or minus 1. Good. Let's solve this other problem. Evaluate the following. Evaluate. You have 3x minus 2 into 5x minus 4 equal 3x minus 2 all squared. So we have to simplify this. This will lead us to our quadratic equation. I will solve this using factorization method. So let's simplify. Let's simplify using our basic knowledge of mathematical expression and equation. So if we simplify, what are we going to get? Simplify and let me know our quadratic equation. Can
5x minus 4 equals 3x minus 2.
4x,
5x.
5x minus what?
4 equals 3x minus 2.
What's 3x minus 2?
We can divide it out from both sides.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. So if we divide it out from both sides, you have 5x minus 4 equals 3x minus 2. This is what we have. Huh? Are you sure this question is correct? Let me see. So you have 5x minus 3x equals minus, okay, equals 4 minus 2. As you have 2x is equal to 2. 2. Hence, x is equal to 1. How come it didn't lead us to quadratic equation? It didn't lead us to quadratic equation. Okay, let's solve what about
If you do treat it as a quadratic equation, you also get x equals 2/3.
if it does, if what happens?
If you do treat the whole thing as a quadratic equation, you get x equals 2/3 or x equals 1.
Yeah. So you know your quadratic equation, it always has like two values of x. So if we treat this as a quadratic equation, we have two values of x, of which x will be 1 and x should be another 10. So since we are treating quadratic equation, let's treat this as quadratic equation and solve for that. Is that okay? Guys, you have, from here we have 3x minus 2 into 5x solution. Minus 4 equals 3x minus 2, 3x minus 2. So 3x into 5x, so look at what this means. It means first term multiplied by first term multiplied by second term. You come and multiply the first term, the second term with the first term, this one also with this one. So look at what you are doing basically. We have minus 2 into what? 5x minus 4. We do the same thing here. 3x minus 2. Here we have minus 2, 3x minus 2. If we distribute, we have what? 15x squared. Good. Good. Equals 9x squared.
Minus
6x.
minus
6x plus. Good.
shove everything together.
You group the like terms. You group the like terms. So if we group the like terms, you have 15x squared minus 9x squared negative 12x negative 10x
Minus 6.
positive 12.
Oh yeah.
12x and what? Negative 4.
Plus 8.
Where's the 8? Oh.
Negative.
Plus 8. Good. We simplify further. If we simplify further, we have 15x squared negative 9x squared. Yeah? 6x squared. 6x squared. What about this? This will cancel out this. We have negative 10x plus 4 equals 0. Let's write this thing out. Negative 10x plus 4 equals 0. So this is in the form of quadratic equation. So what do? We find the factors of what? AC. AC is what?
24.
24. That when added, we get what?
Negative 10.
We have negative 10. Now, what are the factors of 24?
Given 12.
1 and 24.
Okay,
8 and
let's
3.
name all of them. Starting from you. You said something. You said
6 and 12, or 2 and 12.
6 and
4.
6 and 12.
2 and 12, but I heard him, so
Okay.
then my brain went 6.
Okay. 2. 12 and 2. What again?
Negative 12 and negative 2.
Okay.
1 and 24.
1 and 24.
Negative 1 and negative 24.
Negative 1 and negative 24. So if you add them, this one will give you what?
I'll give you 14.
This,
Minus 14.
this,
30. Oh, whoa, I thought it was 6 and 24, so 25.
Negative 25.
Minus 25. Oh, it should be.
Minus 25. It's negative 1,
Yeah, it
negative
should be
24.
negative 1, negative 24.
what? Negative what?
Minus 25.
Are these all the factors?
No.
There's also
There's
We still have more factors. Okay, name them.
3 and 8.
Negative 3 and negative 8.
Negative 3 and negative 8. Okay, what else?
Positive 3 and 8.
Minus 4 and minus 6.
3 and 8. So, minus what?
Minus 4 and minus 6.
Minus 6. Uh-huh.
and then positive 4 and positive 6.
4 and 6. So these are all the factors of 24. Now, this will give us 11.
Negative 11.
Negative 11. 11. This will give us what?
Negative 10.
This will give us what? I think we will be going with this.
That's a good one.
Right?
I like it.
Yeah.
Good.
It's the second to last one.
Ah,
We had to
this
go
one
on.
wants to give us, this one wants to stress us.
Yes, it does.
Well, we get it. Okay. So what do? We substitute the value of minus 4 and minus 6 in place of our b. If we do that, we have, where is this? Okay, we have 6x squared minus 10x plus 4 equals 0. So here we have 6x squared. Here we have negative 6x, negative 4x plus 4 equals 0. We factor out 6x. Hence we'll be left with x minus 1. Then we factor out negative 4. Then we'll be left with x minus 1 equals 0. Right?
Yep.
Like this is. Wow. How is it here? Good. Okay, so what do we do next?
After the x minus 1 out, so you get 6x minus 4 times x minus 1.
Good. So the idea, the way I want you to conceptualize this is treat this as one variable, x minus 1. So since we have x1 minus 1 here, in this first step here, and also have x minus 1 here, we factor it out. Yeah? So if you factor it out, we have 6x minus 4. Then x minus 1 equals 0. So it's either 6x minus 4 is equal to 0, or x minus 1 is equal to 0. For this, we have 6x equals 4. This divided by 4. This divided by 4. No, divided by 6, right?
Yes.
With the coefficients. Divided by 6, 6. This cancel this. You have x equals 2 over 3. Right?
Yes.
Or for x here. Or x is equal to 1. So this is the solution. This is the two root of our x. Let's solve one more problem. Then we'll go to a different method.
I want him to go and see because they do other shapes. Because I don't know if I really have that.
Okay.
I don't think because if I don't want to go the way around from like 8 to here. And then so the one never do that. Taking so when I'm here, when I'm back, I think I have mistakes.
So what about
Then it's breaking.
you have a problem like this?
He needs to take him breaking half an hour.
2x squared. 2x squared. Negative 24x. Positive 40 equals to 0. Solution. Let's get the factors of AC. Factors of AC is what?
40.
8,
No.
because you have a 2.
80. A.
Oh, yeah, yes, it is.
80. When added, we get B. B is what? So what are the factors of 80?
1 and 80.
2 and 4. Let's leave 1 and 80. And also let's leave negative 1 and negative 80. I know that those will not help us.
So now we have understood what factors are. So those will not help us.
So negative 20 and then
Let's just go straight and think of that factor without naming everything out.
Minus 20 minus 4.
Minus 20 minus 4. Minus 20 minus 4. That's good. Minus 20 minus 4.
I also think I have a charger in the car. This one is for
Minus
my headset.
4.
I also think I have a charger in the car.
It will give us negative 24. Hence, we'll be substituting this value in place of our b. Remember, this is our b. Hence, you have 2x squared negative 4x negative 20x 2x 20 negative 20x positive 40 equals 0. So we factor out. Here we factor what? 2x out. Hence you have x negative what? 2.
Factor out.
We factor out what? 20. Negative 20 will be left with what? X negative 2 equals 0. What do we do next? If you know what we'll be doing next, thumbs up. Oh, good. Everyone. Good. So we factor out, hence we have 2x negative 20. We have x negative 2 equals 0. So good. So it's either 2x minus 20 is equal to 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0. For this, if 2x minus 20 equal to 0, what's our value of x?
X equals 10.
X will be equal to what? 10. Or x is equal to what? 2. Okay. Now for these two values of x, substitute the values of these two values of x for 10 and 2. Substitute this inside our equation to know if we get that value there. To know if we are correct. Correct. Let's confirm from one more person. Good. Now we go back to another method of solving quadratic. So look at what you didn't have to do. So can someone help me to clean up this board, this area? So now everything that we solve here, let's now solve this using a new method called completing the square method. Completing the square method. Completing the square method. So the first thing you need to know about this method is for you to use completing the square method, your A must be unity. So naturally, your A has to be unity. So when I say unity, I mean 1. So the value of your A should be 1. So meaning that if the problem given to you, the form of quadratic equation given to you is not naturally 1, you can do something to make it 1, right? Which is dividing through with that value. So from this, let's solve some of these examples. The first one is what?
X squared minus 5x plus 6.
So for examples, so the first one is what? X squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Right? So what you need to do is solution. Now to take this to this side, hence you have x squared minus 5x plus x, okay, minus x here. Hence you have minus, plus negative 6 here. You have negative 6 this way. So I want to take half of b and square it. We want to take half of b and square it. So what is b? Minus 5 over 2. We'll square it. We'll square it and substitute this in the value of this in both sides of the equation. If we add it here, plus negative x over 2 squared. So you have to add it here also. Is that correct? So if you add it here also, here we have negative 6 plus negative 5 over 2 squared. Right?
Yeah.
So from here, we just have to look at the values that has squared. You pick x and this. Here you have x minus 5 over 2. You square it. So what we did simply is, this is more like factorization. If you expand this, you still get this. So we brought this in a simplified form to have this. So this is equal to equal to minus 6 plus
I got negative 37.5.
everything here.
Yes.
Good. Negative 37.
Oh, wait. I accidentally multiplied instead of added.
You made a mistake. It's not for. Okay, please, you guys should do this operation and let me know what I'll be having here. Can you use your calculator or do your basic operation? Let me know what I'll be having here.
1 over 4.
I'll be having 1 over 4.
Yep.
So I'll have 1 over 4 here. 1 over 4. Good. So what do I do? To eliminate our square, what do I do? If you know what we will do, just wave your hands. Okay. So we all know what we will do. So hence, we have, you have to take square root of both sides. Take square root. Take square root, have plus or minus. Hence you have x minus 5 over 2 equals plus or minus 1 over 2. Is that correct?
Yeah.
This implies, from here, this implies that here we have x. You have to add both sides with 5 over 2. If we do that, we have 5 over 2 plus or minus 1 over 2. So this is equals plus or minus 2, 5 plus 1. So it's either x is equal to 5 plus 1 over 2 or 5 minus 1 over 2. If this is true, hence you have x equals 6 over 2, hence equals 3. Hence x equals 3. Or here we have 4 over 2. Hence, on x equals 2. So x is equal to either 2 or 3. Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the same thing when we use factorization method. Let's solve the. Where's the other one? Okay. Look at this. Look at this. So here we have 6x squared. 6x squared minus 10x plus 4 equals 0. So what do we do next? So first of all, you have to, what do we do? Tell me what we have to do. Solution. We want to solve using completing the square method. What do we do? If you know what we do, just wave your hands. Your 2 hands. Okay, what are we going to do?
You need to divide everything by 6 so that you have.
Good, because I said that before you use this completing the square, you have to make sure that your a is unity. And to make a from here, what we are given is not naturally coming from the form that our a is 1, but we can actually do something. We can divide through by the value of a, and everywhere will be unity. Then the value of a will be 1. So if you divide through by 6, you have 6x squared minus 10x plus 4 equals 0. This divided by 6, this divided by 6, this divided by 6, this divided by 6. This you cancel this. This will be what? X squared minus 5 over 2x plus 1 plus 2 over 3 equals 0.
Should it be 5 over 3?
Yeah, the middle term is 5 over 3. Instead of 5 over
Good, thank you. 5 over 3. Okay, so from here, what do we do next? You have to take the constant, make the constant to come to the right hand side of the equation, and we'll do that by doing what? We have to subtract both sides by using 2 over 3. 2 over 3, right? Hence we have x squared minus 5 over 3 we have plus 2 over 3, negative 2 over 3 equals 0, negative 2 over 3. Hence, this will cancel this. You have x squared minus 5 over 3 equals minus 2 over 3.
Drop the x on the 5/3.
X. We didn't put our x in. This is correct, right? So, what do we do? We have to take the half of b and square it. What's our b?
5/3. Negative 5/3.
This is our b. So we have minus 5 over 2. Minus 5 over 3. Minus 5 over 3. We square it. But let's leave the square root out first. So from here we have minus 5 over 3 divided by 2. This is equal to minus 5 over 3 times, we have 1 over 2. Is that correct? Hence we have minus 5 over 6. Hence we have negative 5 over 6 all squared. Is that correct? All squared. So we now substitute this in the root 2-hand side of the equation. Hence we have x squared negative 5 over 3 x. Then we have plus negative 5 over 6 over square over 2 equals negative 2 over 3 positive negative 5 over 2 square. Is that correct? So from this, x here is having square. Negative 5 over 6 is having square. Hence you have x negative 5 over 6 all power 2 equals this. Now do this basic operation and let me know what we'll be having here. You can do that in 1 minute. Use your calculator or do this basic operation and let me know what we'll be having here.
Or 136.
Ah, thank you. What?
I got 1 over 36.
1 over 36. Okay, let's confirm from 2 different persons.
I gotta say.
I think it should be 1 over 36. Any other person? 1 over 36. 1 over 36. Okay.
Nope. Got it done.
Huh? Good. 1 over 36. So from here, you take square root of the both side. You take square root of the both side, hence you have square root of this. It will eliminate the square here. You take square root of here, you have positive and negative. Hence you have everything that we have here, x minus negative 5/6 equals positive and negative 1/6. Right? 1/6.
36. Or yeah.
1/6. You add 5/6 here and add 5/6 here. Hence you have x equal to 5/6 plus or minus 1/6. X is equal to 5 plus or minus 1. Right? So now it's either x is equal to 5 plus 1/6 or x is equal to 5 minus 1/6. If this is true, then x will be what?
1.
X will be 1. If this is true, that means x will be what?
2/3.
4/6.
Which reduces to 2/3.
4/6, which can be reduced to what?
2/3.
2/3. 3/2. 2/3. What did we get in that? Yeah, we got the same thing from here. Good. We got the same thing. What about this?